So I want you to put your cell phone away. Turn off all your notifications and stay focused in the next few minutes without any distraction, all right? Because today's message, today's video, in my opinion, is going to save you a lot of energy, save you a lot of money, and save you a lot of time of making major mistakes and hold you back for many, many decades. Now, being in the business world, being a sales leader, being an entrepreneur for many years, I'm constantly listening to different people, the way they mentor, the way they teach, the way they speak, right? Because at the end, everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to motivate other people to win. So the statements such as winning is everything. Do whatever it takes to win. Winners win, losers lose, right? We all hear this motivational, exciting quotes to push ourselves and pushing other people to do whatever it takes to win in business and in life, right? And that's good. By the way, I am a big fan of winning. I want to win. I committed to win for many, many years being an entrepreneur. And today, ultimately, I think I won pretty big after many decades of hard work, dedication, doing the things that I don't want to do, go out there, dog to dog, hustle when I don't feel like it. That's one aspect of it. But then there's another aspect, what I call the dark side of winning that people don't talk about, okay? And I'm a big fan of people winning. But here's the big problem. He is one of the biggest things that people don't talk about. Winning at all cost. Let me say it again. Winning at all cost that's where I'm having problem with, right? Over the last 2.5 decades being an entrepreneur, being an executive chairman, running a large sales organization, I personally witnessed and seen it all. I see the good, bad, and the ugly side of people trying to win. And today I want to talk about the dark side of winning that maybe, and I hope that some of you should avoid, because one bad idea can set you back for a month. One bad philosophy can set you back for years. One bad influence or one bad teacher or mentor teach you the wrong thing and you actually do it can set you back for decades, right? So hear me out. I'm in the life insurance industry. So I don't know what industry that you are in right now. Every industry has its regulation, has its laws. And you know what I'm talking about. There are things that you cannot and you should not make mistake on even one time. You know how we always say, hey, embrace mistakes. The more mistakes you make, the better. Now, I get that if those are daily mistakes, if those are sales mistakes, if those are just, people mistakes, skill mistake, mindset mistake, strategy mistake, no problem, because we all need to learn from our mistakes to grow. But there's one type of mistake that you do not even want to make even one time. What kind of mistake is that? Deadly mistake. So here's one type of mistake that you do not ever want to even make once. For example, compliance mistake, regulation and law mistake, legal mistake that will set you back for years and also maybe sometimes lose your license, lose your identity. You actually can go to jail, those type of mistakes. You know what I'm talking about, right? Look, there are a lot of people who want to win, but shortcuts and wanting to win so badly and trying to do whatever it takes to win at all costs will cost somebody their life, cost somebody their license, cost themselves their reputation and influence, right? So I suggest you to write down a list of mistakes that will set you back for many, many years when it comes to regulation, laws, and compliance in your industry. Now, I don't know about your industry, what you're doing, but in my industry, such as life insurance industry, is very regulated. Let me give you some real examples, specific examples. What are some of the violations that will cause someone either go to jail or lose their state license in the life insurance industry that I am in, right? Forgery, right? Over the years, I have witnessed other agents forge customer signature and ended up losing their license just because they just want to do something that's convenient. They don't want to go back to the customer's house and say, look, you missed a signature, and they decided to just forge your customer's signature. That cost them losing their license, right? Editing document, right? Something is supposed to be this way. They just, creatively editing somebody else's document, and they cause their license to be terminated. Selling life insurance products without being appointed, without having a real state license, right? Now, some of you might say, what do you mean by that? I have worked with many, many couples in the insurance business where for example, where the husband is licensed, the wife is not licensed. But then the wife go out there and close the deal and take the application back and have the husband to put his name on there and put the code number on there. And then eventually, the customer say, hey, I never even met this person, right? And all of a sudden they get into, compliance trouble, right? That could cause them to lose their license or get fined. Paying commissions under the table, that's not allowed in the life insurance industry, where you have to be licensed, you have to be appointed, you have to be E&O cover to go out there and close a deal for the customer. And if anybody come up to you and say, look, if you close this policy, can you give me some cutback? Guess what? A lot of agents in the industry today do that because they want that deal desperately. But you know what they don't understand is that could haunt them later years on. And when the customer tells on them, right? So that's a mistake that no life insurance agents should make even one time. So you shouldn't be paying anybody commission, cash under the table, because that's violating the state compliance. Another one, this is major. That is getting into Ponzi scheme, right? Ponzi scheme, what does that mean? In the industry we are in today, financial service industry, sometimes there are a lot of people manipulate other people by utilizing their title, their influence, and misleading other customers or people they're working with by having those people to lend them money so they can use those money to invest into unregulated investment or other product that's not even real and causing customer to lose a lot of money. So that is a Ponzi scheme, right? That will put you in jail, not just losing your state license, right? So I continue on, another one, right? Creative underwriting, meaning in the insurance business today, for a customer to get a life insurance policy, if a customer apply for a large insurance face amount, most of the time they have to do a medical, right? Urine sample, blood sample, right? And creative underwriting could be, hey, you know what? I'm gonna hook you up. I know you're smoking. I know your health is not good. Let me use my urine. So nobody will find out. You see, that will cause you to lose your license in the industry, in the business we are in the life insurance industry. Another one, you go take the license, you go take an exam, and you having somebody else to get your driver license. You don't want to take the exam, but you want to have another person who speak better English or probably maybe a book smart, and you lend somebody your driver license and go to the exam center and take the exam for you. Where you can lose your license forever, right? I have seen so many of these examples in the industry that we are in today, and causing people to have major setbacks. So why am I giving this message today? It's, not a lot of people like to talk about this kind of stuff. I don't expect my video to be popular. I don't expect my video to go viral, because most people, they don't want to talk about the dark side of winning. They just want to talk about the positive side of winning. Don't get me wrong. Positive side of winning, we need it. But also, I think not understanding how to plug your leaks, not knowing what not to do, is also a major, major mistake for a lot of entrepreneurs. So may I suggest every single one of you, doesn't matter what business you are in, doesn't matter what career you're in, I am challenging you, I'm suggesting you today to write down as many possible things that you should not be violating. Okay, I'm talking about laws, I'm talking about compliance. Whatever those might be in the business, career, or industry you're in, write them all down. And constantly remind yourself, at any time you want to violate these laws, regulations, and compliance to get to success fast, I want you to stop doing that. I want you to pause for a second. I want you to start to understand one thing. Winning is not everything. Winning right is everything. Because if you try to win at all cost, one day it might cost your entire career. Post a comment below. Let me know what kind of regulations, what kind of violations, what kind of laws, what kind of regulations that you have in your industry that you should not violate. And I would love to see those regulation laws at the comment below. So guys, I hope you guys not just liking my message, either you love my message today or you're hating my message today, but post a comment below, and of course, share my video to anyone that you believe need to be listening to today's message. Take care. JW here. Next time. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.